Very good morning to everyone. I, Akash Kumar Srivastava, is working as an assistant professor at IIMT College of Management, Greater Noida. Here I am to discuss about the business policy and strategic management, that how it's very important for any organization. Business policy, strategic management, and strategic intents are included. The few keys: the meaning, nature, importance, case studies, mission, vision, goals, and objective and plans. Basically, what is the business policy exactly? There are so many authors has given their views about the business policy. Basically, it's designed by the top management in any organization and just allow to the lower management and the middle management to just take the decision on the behalf of this policy. It will be better for the our organization. If any kind of the problem comes in front of you, try to resolve with this policy. If you're not able to just resolve, then you can just try to contact to us and we'll definitely examine our policy. Feature of business policy: there are few features are very important, like specific, clear, reliable, appropriate, simple, inclusive, flexible, stable. These all are the very fantastic keys of any business policy. If policy include these are the keys, definitely it will become the very fantastic policy for any organization. So many organizations are working with the help of the innovations, because the market has been totally transformed. Now I have seen in the case of the automobile industry, the Tata, the Maruti, the Hyundai, how they are just frequently changes their cars and per the requirement of the need of the customer. So policy is very clear. First of all, the customer satisfaction play a very vital role. Just take the initiative and just ask to the customer what customer wants. Then after, company need to just prepare the different kind of the policy and implement with the help of the better strategy and better planning in the organization and in the society. Factors of factor determining business policy: there are two kind of the factor, internal factor and external factor, which affect the working culture of any organization. Mission, objective, resource management, philosophy and values includes the internal factor. And in the case of the internal factor, if any one of them having problems and not very clear, so definitely it will affect the working culture of the organization. In the case of the external factor, industry structure, economic environment, political environment, social environment, technology environment, definitely external factors are very important to just affect the working culture of the organization externally. If an organization is not sound to just gather the financial stability in the society, not able to just create the fund, and political interference also trying to just create the hurdles in front of any organizations. We have seen so many times in the government sectors, the people are not working there as an employee, so government is just trying to just convert all the sectors into the privatizations to just getting the better benefits and better development in the society. So these are the part of the best policy. Then after implemented it with the help of the strategy, the hurdle will come in front of the organization and the government, and both has been just tackled by them, and now the scenario is going to be changed. The importance of a business policy: there are so many importance of the business policy: the decision making, the communication, the better coordinations, the utilization of resources, the planning, control, employees, corporate image, initiative, performance appraisal, stability. Definitely decision making a very essential key after preparing the business policy, because policy cannot be changed frequently by in a 1 day, in a 2 days. No, it's a long term planning. So basically the time to preparing the business policy need to just take the opinion from the top management, their directors, their MDs. Then after prepare the policy for the long term. Then and communication also, just trying to be touch with everyone. If a problem comes, so try to just restructure the policy after taking all the decision, after getting all the information and input from the lower management, lower department. The better coordinations also play very vital role. There are so many departments are working with together under a roof of the any organization, the marketing, IT and IB and all. So coordination should be very important. Utilization of the resources after procurement of the raw materials and machineries and just hiring of the laborers and all the resources, these are the resources. So utilization of these resources are very important. If having the any kind of the lacking to just utilizing the resources, so supply chain management may be the break. And if once the supply has been just broken by the anyone, then it will create a very difficulty in front of the management. Then after the planning, controlling employees and all, these are the part of the importance, and always these all are just interconnected with together and just helping to every one policy to get a goal of the organization. There are a few differences in the business policy and strategy. Definitely a business policy is a blueprint. You can say the business policy is the framework around the any organization, which always try to create a framework and provide the better planning to the organization and to their middle management. But in the case of the strategy, always just find out that the decision has not been taken by the previously, so just take the decision and just become the innovative and provide the better solution to the organization. And again, the responsibility of the top management, definitely the policy formulation is the responsibility of the top management, and the strategy is basically done by the middle management. Policy deals with the routine daily activities essential for effective and efficient running of an organization, while strategy deals with the strategic decisions. After just providing the policy, the middle management try to implement the strategies in the organization, and better with the help of the better planning and coordination with all subordinates. Then the policy is just concerned with the thought and actions, but mostly we have seen the strategy always concerned with the only action. They believe to just implement the policy fruitfully in the organization. After implementing, if any kind of the problem comes in front of the organization, they just share to the top management. If there will be the possibilities to change the frequently in the policy, so they can just think on that part. Concept of the corporate strategy. The corporate strategy is just describe the overall objective of the organization. There are the management by objective is the terminology which are just uses by the top management to just getting the goal. So just fix the objective in front of the all their subordinates, that how we can achieve our objective, and ultimately is goal is to just maximize the profit in the organization and provide better amenities to the all employees after getting the profit. Nature and characteristics of the strategies. The objective oriented, future oriented, unified, comprehensive and integrated. Strategy alternatives related to environment, allocation of resources, universal applicability, a periodic review applicable to all functional areas, strategy as a process. Definitely the characteristics of the strategy should be well defined, and it should be the objective oriented, future oriented. Strategic management process. There are the 4 processes for the strategic management. The environmental scanning. Environmental scanning include the internal scanning and the external scanning. In the case of the scanning, the implementing the policy in the organization successfully, and then after the formulating all the policies and trying to implement, and after implementation they evaluate the whatever strategy we have just imposed on the lower level department, that was the fruitful, or there are some hurdles comes in front of us. If any kind of the problem arises, so definitely they just discuss with their middle management, and middle management if thinks that the problem can be resolved by us, so they just try to resolve and restructure the strategy. If middle management think that they won't be able to handle this situation. So definitely they just concerned with the top management need to change or restructure the policy as per the requirement of the corporate world. We have seen the so many in the pharmaceutical industries and the telecommunication industries, there are frequently changes also are being done there as per the after the COVID-19. The policy has been changed by the management. Then the level of the strategy that should be the very that should create the values in the society. So strategy should be very fantastic, and the planning play a very vital role to just formulate the strategy in the organization. So portfolio should be defined before implementing the strategy, that every employee what they have to do on their role and the responsibilities. The strategy of the different level, there are the few levels: the corporate strategy, business level strategy, and functional level strategies. Corporate level strategies, there are the few companies who always take the decision after seeing the market responses. So the corporate level strategy concerned with the reach, competitive contact, managing activities, and business interrelationship management practices. They previously defined it, and the choosing the one example of the Coca-Cola company has just followed the strategy for just acquiring the market, and success. They have successfully taken the decision in the Indian market and now became the market leader. Business level strategies, deciding how to compete, identifying competitive advantages, selecting key success factors. Business level strategies are intended to create differences between the firm positions relative to those of its rivals. To position itself, the firm must decide whether it intended to perform activities differently or to perform different activities as compared to rivals. Customers are the foundation or essence of an organization. Business level strategies, there are the who, what, and how they just trying to satisfy their customer. The Apple is the company always try to take the initiative and change their technology in their product as per the requirement of the customer and trying to satisfy them. That's why Apple became the brand in the world, entire world. The upper class families always trying to buy the Apple products to just create their different images in the society and just become different to others. Functional level strategies. Functional level strategy executes the plan developed at a higher level for the growth and advancement of an organization. There are two kind of the strategy: the production strategy and financial strategy. In the production strategy, always try to just focus on the two things, that how we can make and how the customer can buy. In the financial strategy, they just always think about the how their product cannot be depreciated in the market frequently. But we have seen the automobile industry, after 2 or 3 years product can be just depreciated by the market because of the just nature or characteristic of the market. The people are just buying the new frequently the cars after 2 or 3 years, so automatically the value of this product can be just depreciated as per the higher price of the steel and higher price of the components of these automobiles industry. So these are the only frequently taken the decision and chosen this example. But among them, the Procter and Gamble's they spend huge amount on advertising to create the customer demands, because advertising is the tool and the weapon to just create the demand in front of the customer and they can buy the product and company can become the brand. Mission, vision, and goals. These are the keys of the strategic management and business policy. The statement, mission statement, is well defined. It provides the framework and context to help guide the company's strategies and action by spelling out the business overall goal. Because for just getting the goal of the organization, the mission vision should be very clear. So many visionaries companies are there: the pharmaceutical industries, the automobile industries, the telecom industries, the conglomerate industries are there, who are very visionary, and they are just frequently just changes in their product after getting the feedback from the market, because they know the if they will not change, so they may be the vanished from the market. So just attaining the attraction of the customer, say they need to just change their strategy. What does a mission statement include? There are a few questions which are just included by the mission. What are the opportunities or needs that the company addresses? What is the business of organization? How are these needs being addressed? What level of service is provided? What principles or beliefs guide the organization? Defining organizational goals and objectives involving some different kind of the mission statements, and definitely it will create the milestone after just conducting the activities and event in the society. The plotting stages and targets, the series of the goals and time bound manner. There are a few time bound also just has been fixed by the management that during this period we can achieve this goal. Then after we have the alternative goal, and we'll move on that. Goals must be linked to corporate performance parameters such as the profitability, liquidity, growth, productivity, and sustainability. Definitely, the four points are the pillar to achieve the goal. Goal should be precise and measurable. A detailed case study about the Zomato. There are so many industries, companies are available in the society, but among them I have chosen the Zomato. That how in the 2008 the company is Zomato just came in the Indian society and launched their product, and they become the brand. After just getting the degree from the IITs, the two guys were there, the Dipender Goel and Pankaj Chadha in the Delhi NCR. They have started the Zomato after seeing the gathering in their canteens, that how the people are just chasing it together to get our food. So they have just make a plan to why we are not just coming on the online process and providing the food to the customer at their home, and that was the very fantastic idea, and they have started. And with the help of this goal, the Mr. Dipender and Pankaj Chadha just achieved the fantastic goal, and now approximately 23 countries they have just contacted with the 1.4 million restaurant, and just became the partner with them, and just earning a huge profit. Now the Zomato also trying to create the different kinds of the strategy, because strategy always depend upon the market current scenario. After seeing the market changes and drastically changes, the Zomato just launched the share in the market and captured the maximum area of the this domestic country, and created the huge fund with the help of the shares. And now the Zomato just created the three model: the customer segment, Zomato provisions, alliances of Zomato. In the case of the Zomato segments, Zomato focused on the local restaurant reviews and users, and in the case of the provisions, Zomato provided the Zomato Gold and Piggy Bank, and has enhanced the standard of the services at the Zomato offers. These are the offers are just provided by the Zomato to their customers, and they all are being benefited by these. And then after the alliances of the Zomato, the few partners are there: the Uber, Taxi, and PayPal, and all just help to Zomato to grow in the in time world. Now the cloud kitchen, the very good strategy which are just adapting by the Zomato, and very soon we'll see the how it will be just provided the better facility to the every country. Thank you so much. And now again the Zomato digital marketing strategies is implemented. Zomato is active on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. It has 757k followers. It may be the fluctuate as per the like and dislikes of the customer. 1.5 billion followers on Twitter. It also depend upon the like and dislikes of the customers. So simultaneously we have seen the how Zomato grew in the market. Sometimes they have seen the failure, sometimes they have seen the success, but apart of that Zomato is success in the country. So it was the little bit information about the strategic management and business policy. Thank you so much.